Hello and welcome back to the animation tutorial. Now we have this basic animation of a tap and like button, the heart jumping up and down, and now in this section we are going to add some more details to it. We are going to make it more alive and organic. So let's just get on to it. We don't need to do anything to this icon because it will be static, and the idea is that once someone tap on this, it will convert to a liked status, right? So now we have the jump and we have the anchor point at the bottom of the heart. Let's bring up the scale value by pressing S on the keyboard and key that, so we can scale it up or down, something like that. Okay, and we don't need the position values for now because we have already animated the position. So if you press U on the keyboard, you can see the position animation is done. We just need to animate the scale. All right, so I'll just ease this a little bit by pressing F9 on the keyboard, or right click and keyframe assistant and easy ease, so that the scale eases out. What I want to do here is when it goes up, I want to have some velocity to it, so I want to scale. All right, so I want to stretch the heart out so that it's reaching its top position, but since we want it to be more organic, right, so we have to maintain the volume. Let me just click on this control or command click to bring it back to a linear keyframe. So if I have it stretched, it will squeeze from the sides as well because it has to compensate for the volume. And here it goes up and till it reaches the top. Just before the top, I want to bring it back to the normal status so that we have a reference point for it, and then just stretch it sideways a little bit and then squash. Okay, so it's like a blob. Okay, it's going up and be here. Let's bring it and then bring it to the original position, then start here, go here when it gains some momentum, and then stretch it out again. So we can just copy and paste this layer again to stretch it out. Okay, so here you can see it stretches out of that position and then comes to the bottom. So when it comes to the bottom, till it touches the ground, nothing's going to happen because it's going to keep on stretching. So maybe we can even add a little bit more of a stretch to it, but then it will squeeze immediately on the next frame. So maybe we just copy this. All right, something like that, and then let's go back to normal at the top a little bit, stretch it again just a tad bit here because this bounce is not too much, and then settle to its original pose. All right, so let's see how this looks. I know this is very frame by frame animation. We are adding a lot of frames for scale, but that's how details in animation work. We have to do a lot of work to get the animation right. Let's play this. You can see how huge the difference is. It is now much more organic, soft, and more alive, right? It looks much better than just a static hard block of heart. Now it has feelings. Okay, so that's how you add more details to the bounce animation and add some squash and stretch. This is what we call squash and stretch. It is one of the 12 principles of animation. We have a lot more like anticipation, follow through, etc., but we can cover that in later tutorials. So this is it, guys. This is our tap and like button, which can be a like button for Instagram, Facebook, or any of your apps maybe. I hope you had fun animating this heart with me, and if you did, click on the heart icon or like icon on YouTube as well, and lot more of such short animation tutorials are coming soon, so stay tuned and I'll see you next time.